Here is a real promise for you. God will never leave you. There are two verses, one in the book of Joshua and the other one in the book of Hebrews, that are linked by the promise of God's presence and provision. In Joshua chapter 1 and verse 5, God tells Joshua that he will be with him all the day of his life and that he will never leave him nor forsake him. In Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 5, we read another powerful promise that God has given us. It says, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." It is so important to know that no matter whatever challenges we may be facing today, God is always with us. He is our constant companion and our faithful provider. We can trust Him to never leave us nor forsake us even today. These verses are a powerful reminder of God's love and faithfulness. They can give us hope and strength in the midst of the most difficult time. They can also help us to live a life of contentment and to trust God for all our need. Here are some specific ways in which we can apply these promises in our lives today. Number one, we can pray for God's presence and guidance in our lives. Number two, we can trust God to provide for our need, both materially or spiritually. Three, we can be content with what we have and not be envious of others. Number four, we can avoid being consumed by materialism and the love of money. Number five, we can live a life of service to others, just as Jesus did. And when we do these things, we are following the example of Joshua and Jesus, and we are living in the fullness of God's promises. Yes, God wants us to know that in the midst of most challenging times and whatever situation we are facing today, He will provide for all our need. It is a powerful promise that echoes through the ages, reminding us that God will never leave us nor forsake us. It's a reassuring promise in time of uncertainty and a real message of hope when we are in the middle of life storms. Imagine standing on the edge of life uncertainty and hearing a gentle whisper saying, "I'm right here beside you and I'm not going anywhere." That is the heart of these two verses. They are not just words, they are real promises that resonate through history, and they are still relevant for all of us today. God bless you.